Hey, what's up everyone? I just wanted to make a quick video about the mystery surrounding Mario Kart 9, but before we begin with that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified for all my latest content here on this channel. So let us dive right into it. So I have two questions. One, where is Mario Kart 9? And two, is it necessary for Nintendo to release a Mario Kart 9 this late into the Nintendo Switch lifecycle? So, where is it? It's pretty much tradition at this point for Nintendo to release a new Mario Kart entry every console. It's always one Mario Kart per console, and we have yet to hear anything about a ninth game. But a couple days ago, Nintendo had made their Nintendo Direct that no one saw coming. This quick announcement regarding Mario Kart had pretty much ruffled a couple of feathers because most people were expecting Mario Kart 9 to be announced, but instead we had more DLC and support for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. So this had raised a couple of questions because when they announced this DLC, which is a Deluxe booster pass for new tracks, and it's up to 48 tracks, and this booster is supposed to last all the way up until the end of 2023. So this raised a lot of questions about the current state of Mario Kart 9 and whether or not that Nintendo is just totally just ignoring the fact is that, you know, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has been pretty much running on this console for the past 5 years, and we have yet to hear anything about a new Mario Kart, and that maybe Mario Kart 9 may not be happening at all. But 48 tracks, that's just nothing to gawk at, and they're pretty much telling us that they're in it for the long haul as far as Mario Kart 8 is concerned. Now, fans are still enjoying the game, so it makes sense to get as much out of it as possible. So now that we think about that, and after we just look at what they're doing with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with this new booster pass, it also raises the question at this point, and it leads me into this: is it necessary at this point to release Mario Kart 9 on the current Nintendo Switch? Because Nintendo Switch had released back in 2017. It's been 5 years now, and we have yet to see a new Mario Kart. And Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has been doing so good for Nintendo at this point, and it's selling really, really well. And it goes to show that the long-term success for this release has really worked out for Nintendo. And I think the smartest move that Nintendo have ever done was re-release some of these Wii U games and ported them over to the Nintendo Switch, since the Wii U was considered a failure. It was a disaster, and not many people owned the console besides me and maybe a few others. And it made sense to relaunch these games to a much wider audience because the Nintendo Switch is just doing really, really good. So now that the system has launched for the past 5 years, what does that make for Mario Kart 9? And I think, in my opinion, that Nintendo should just wait and release it for the next console. Just because we haven't heard anything from Mario Kart 9, I don't think that it means that they're not working on it or they just totally ignoring it altogether. I think it's just all strategic planning. It just doesn't make sense for them to release Mario Kart 9, especially when Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is doing so well on the current Nintendo Switch. I just think it's a perfect move for them to pretty much release it on the next Nintendo Switch console. And here's why. Now, if you think about it, every console that releases need pretty much a system seller, and we all know that Mario Kart is in fact a system seller. This is another reason why we haven't seen Metroid Prime 4 just yet, and I doubt Metroid Prime 4 will ever release on the original Nintendo Switch. And it's about time that we have new hardware coming, from Nintendo, because now we have the PS5, we have the Xbox Series X, and a lot of these games that's going to be releasing for these consoles is going to pretty much be too powerful for Nintendo Switch to be able to have these games ported over to. So it makes sense that the next Nintendo Switch will be a perfect way to showcase the next entry into Mario Kart series. And I just think that Nintendo Switch 2 would be just perfect for it. And it also will push consoles. Now, as far as Mario Kart 9 is concerned, even though we haven't heard much or heard anything at all from Nintendo, and like I said before, it doesn't mean they're not working on it, there have also been rumors that recently surfaced regarding Mario Kart 9, and it comes from a leaker known as Leaky Panda. Now, this person is, I guess you say, a notable leaker of information when it comes to Nintendo games, and they have pretty much been spot on ever since they have made themselves known in public with their information. But as I say before, when it comes to all rumors, you always need to take it for what it is. just a rumor, and just take it for a grain of salt. But I wanted to go over these rumors because it also raised some questions, and it also piqued my interest, and it pretty much brings in something that I think Nintendo should do as far as their kart racer is concerned. Now, when you look at the leak from Leaky Pandy, he calls it Mario Kart 10 because for some reason most people believe that Mario Kart Tour, which is the mobile Mario Kart game, a lot of people believe that's the 9th entry to the Mario Kart series, which I don't know how people get that. Then if that's the case, you should just do that for even the Nintendo DS games that they have released as well and put a number on that. But that's besides the point. Now, as far as the leak is concerned, Leaky Pandy said that Mario Kart 10 will also be referred to as Crossroads, and if you think about Crossroads, that signifies something. Now, they said the Mario Kart and adjacent Nintendo IP presents as casual. Crossover IP known as Advance Wars. So it looks like they will be adding outside Nintendo IP into this. This is where the term Crossroads come from. So you're talking about having IP from Advance Wars, Animal Crossing, ARMS, Balloon Fight, F-Zero, Kid Icarus, Splatoon, Zelda, and also a third party, which is the rabbits. Now, I can't stand the rabbits. I just don't understand why these ugly things are so popular, but I digress. That's what it seems like, that Nintendo wants to bring in other IP from their Nintendo first parties into this game. Now, we already seen hints of that in Mario Kart 8 when we had Link. We had the Inklings, and we had a few other characters that made their appearance into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And I was already saying to myself that it's about time that Mario Kart should evolve a bit more and start incorporating more Nintendo IPs and just make a Nintendo kart, because I think it would be unique to be able to visit and race on tracks from different IPs. Can you imagine racing on planet Brinstar or Zebes from the Metroid series, or One Net from, Earthbound, and some Star Fox stages and everything? I think that would be pretty cool, and I think Nintendo should really look into that. I just think that now that Super Smash Brothers is pretty much have ended as far as support, and we may not be seeing another Smash Brothers anytime soon, I think it's a perfect time to use Mario Kart as that pillar to be able to push the whole crossovers into a whole nother direction, but in the racing series. I think that would be pretty cool. So it looks like they will be pulling different racers from different Nintendo IPs into that. Now, the most important thing that really got me is crossover items from these characters, items, and also courses. But it looks like that they want to make this Mario Kart entry much more, I guess you say, I wouldn't say competitive, but it's going to be less luck based than ever before, because it also, Leaky Panda had provided that there will be no coins in the game. It would be one item slot, 2 item box types, big and small box hand small items like single shell, mushroom, etc. Big box hands powerful items such as 3 shells, stars, etc. Passing through a box while holding a small item upgrades it into a big version. So it looks like in this game they want to go with a more, I guess you say, strategic type of Mario Kart game, where it's less about luck and more about your item management and when to hold on to certain items, when to upgrade it to a much bigger item, and to use it against your opponent in order to land yourself into first place. So the leaker had also said that one of the big changes to Mario Kart would not only be vehicles, but also there won't be coins, like I mentioned before in this particular entry. It said that there will only be 1 item slot, and those slots will either be able to house big items or small items like the mushroom. There's also supposed to be a way to upgrade the small items by passing through the large boxes, like I said before. So there hasn't really been any confirmation from Nintendo themselves about this details and information, but I find it quite interesting to see what they do with the next entry of Mario Kart, as far as trying to make it a bit more strategic. And I'm not saying that the other Mario Karts aren't strategic, because there is some strategy to it, but a lot of it is luck based. For a reason, to keep it unpredictable, to constantly keep you on your toes, and just make it a fun party casual game for the fans. But to see that they trying to add and implement some type of strategic element to it, I think it would be something cool and be entertainment to see what they would do with it. And Mario Kart 8 Deluxe theme has been about the gravity. With the cars, you better ride up on the walls and upside down on particular tracks. I wonder what the theme is going to be from the next Mario Kart. Now, the rumor is saying Crossroads, which Crossroads will be the theme. We're introducing other characters, but will there be other special gimmicks within Mario Kart 9 or 10 or whatever you want to label this entry as? So that's pretty much my thoughts and what I think about this. A lot of people are really, especially fans of Mario Kart, are really looking forward and is wondering what Nintendo is doing in terms of Mario Kart 9 and why they haven't heard anything from it. And all I can say to a lot of Nintendo fans, just be patient. I mean, Nintendo fans have this history of just saying Nintendo's not doing anything, Nintendo's not releasing this, because every time they see their competitors like Nintendo, like Microsoft and Sony, and release or announce something that's awesome, they expect Nintendo to do the same thing. And I'll always repeat this over and over again. Nintendo does what Nintendo does. They don't copy their competition. They stay in their own lane, and they always innovate in a way to where the competition always follows behind them and replicate them. So they always define the genre. They always innovate, you know, games in general, where other companies just want to mimic and replicate what they do. So I would just say, just be patient. Nintendo Switch has been around for 5 years now, and I can guarantee you that at this point it just makes sense to just release Mario Kart 9 on the next Nintendo Switch console, along with Metroid Prime 4 or whatever other titles that they may have in the works. It just makes sense at this point. So I would say just temper your expectations as far as Mario Kart 9 is concerned for the current Switch. I really believe that the next Switch is going to have the game. It makes sense to launch it at the launch window of the next Nintendo Switch, because that would definitely make the Nintendo Switch 2 fly off the shelves. It's just the smartest thing they can possibly do. But that wraps up the video. Let me know your thoughts. Are you looking forward to Mario Kart 9? Do you have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? And I really have to get the game. I only have the Wii U version of Mario Kart 8. I've been procrastinating to get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but it looks like that I was holding out for Mario Kart 9. It looks like we will have to wait a bit longer, so I might as well just grab Mario Kart 8, and maybe we can just get together and do some live streaming, some online matches and stuff. I think it'll be fun to be able to play with you guys as well. So make sure you hit that bell to be notified for more news regarding Nintendo and other games. Hit subscribe, and also hit that like button, because the like button has definitely been helping out my channel's growth, and I really appreciate that. This is MugenLord signing off. I'll see you Game Fiends later. Peace out. It looks like you reached the end of the video. Well, while you're at it, check out some of my other discussion videos by clicking on the annotations below, and don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms to stay up to date with future content. Signing off.